We're here at the gala screening for Couples Retreat, and we're going to talk to Vince Vaughn. Here on the red carpet for Couples Retreat. How are you getting on?
I'm getting on great. I'm actually enjoying this kind of thing again because, like you, I was behind that little barrier for long enough, and it's a day job then, it's work. Whereas now I'm out with my sister and her boyfriend, and I'm the gooseberry, the big sister gooseberry. I told them no snogging when the lights go off. Peter, my husband, wouldn't come with me because it's a romantic comedy, and he'd rather eat his own head.
Fair enough. How are the kids loving you being home?
They are actually, they're not sick of me yet. Peter might be getting a little bit sick of me. We were in the office today because we have an office in the house, and I was doing a tiny bit of work, and I kept taking his pen.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and he wasn't too pleased about that. And I was like, but I'm here, baby. I'm here with you. Isn't this lovely?
I understand you've actually been acting since 3 years of age.
Yeah, a long time.
And you had an awful lot of commercials you had to do.
Yes.
But you've also appeared in an awful lot of programmes that are very close to my heart, like Wonder Years, Who's the Boss?
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you get lots of those shows?
Yeah, we do.
Do you have a show called Little House on the Prairie, Aaron?
We do, exactly,
You know, that's where I first met Jason Bateman.
Yeah.
He was a series regular on that, and I did a guest spot on that one time.
Was that your favourite one to do? Was that your
Probably, yeah. I mean, that was sort of a classically American show.
Yeah. Wasn't Who's
fun.
the Boss? You didn't fancy Alyssa Milano?
I did fancy her, and this is the first time I met her. Who didn't have a crush on her growing up?
And come here, were you a producer on Trigger Happy TV as well?
Yes, did you guys get that as well?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That was kind of fun. We got to go out and just sort of pull pranks with people and do like those huge plushies, those big stuffed animals.
Squirrels.
People.
Fighting an alley.
And all sorts of various things, yeah.
You're a Dom Jolly fan. Yeah.
Yes. I am a fan of comedy, and we also have made a lot of movies with Vince. Produced The Breakup and Four Christmases and Iron Man with Jon Favreau.
Okay. And just one last thing. Tell us about Dinner for Five, because we're hearing a lot about it over here, but we haven't actually seen it yet.
I was asked today about that on the radio this morning. I'm glad. I hope you guys have a chance to see it. It's a really fun show. It's hosted by Jon Favreau. He just has dinner with 4 people in Hollywood. And what's fun is you get conversation and stories you don't get as like sound bites or sort of a pre-rehearsed interview. You get very real things. They have wine and they drink and they laugh and they have fun, and you get really in-depth stories.
Couple of skill building at 6 a.m.?
Yeah, see, I was planning on sleeping in and then maybe hitting the jet skis.
That is not part of your immediate program here at Eden West.
It was in the slideshow.
That would be more appropriate at the Eden East.
What's Eden East?
The singles resort.
Singles resort.
Here at the Eden West, our focus is on renewing bonds and nurturing neglected partnerships.
And what's your focus over there?
Sex, mostly. Freeing inhibitions.
Sure, if we play our cards right, we'll be having plenty of sex here on our side. Am I wrong, gang?
Vincent, pleasure to meet you.
You as well.
Congratulations on the film.
Thank you.
Is it safe to say that it's pretty much a 180 to Swingers? Yeah?
Well, we've always made movies for people. I think you know what I mean when I say that. We try to take relatable folks with relatable situations and in this case, take them to an extraordinary place. Swingers deals with young men trying to meet girls and dealing with the breakup, and this deals with folks trying to pay their bills and juggle kids and still, have a little bit of magic in the relationship.
So you co-wrote this with Jon Favreau. Did he write in his own topless scenes, or was that you?
I think Favreau was prepared for those. He looks great. He's lost a lot of weight, so that's good.
He's got a fine pair in him all the same, yeah. yeah. So I have to ask you about the Irish connection. Is it on your dad's side, or?
It is on both sides, actually, yes. On both sides. I think I'm more Irish than anything else. Of course, raised in America, but always have a lot of ancestors from here. I've been here many times. I always enjoyed coming, and I asked if they would do a premiere here for this movie. I was glad they accommodated.
Okay, and you've had a very busy day. You're on the Ray Foley show beforehand, you're on the Late Late Show later on, but you're also going to be on Jonathan Ross's show at the same time, which is quite a feat. What was Jonathan Ross's show like?
I had a good time. I enjoyed talking to him. He was fun, and just kind of batted it back and forth and had a good time.
And what's the green room like? Because you can always see into the green room. Is it like a separate studio? Is it open plan? Is it a little room?
It's a separate little area, but it's connected to the studio, and just sat back there with a bunch of folks. They were all friendly.
Good. And when was the last time you were in Ireland?
The last time I was here was probably a couple years ago, maybe a little over 2 years ago, and now I'm back with Peter's, my best friend, of course, directed the movie, and my fiance, so I went to the Guinness factory with them today. We took a little bit of a tour, and then hopefully tomorrow get a chance to get out in the country for a little bit.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you. Great talking to you too.
Give in, give up, surrender.
Who is that?
Yes, that's the yoga guy.
Allow me to put on something more proper.
Thank God.
Now, who is ready for the yoga?
This just gets better and better.
See, as I gently go deeper and deeper into a stretch.
Fabio, that's enough with the pulsating.
Give up.
Couples Retreat.